Hey my loves, what's up? For those of you that don't know me, my name is Crissanna, and if you're new here, then welcome, and if you're an oldie, welcome back. So in today's video, I'm going to be creating this look right here. So this is perfect for a Valentine's Day, and I felt like, how could I do a Valentine's Day look without doing pink eyeshadow? So I pulled out all the tricks today, and I pulled out 2 different palettes to create this look. And yeah, if you guys end up liking this video, please give it a big thumbs up and please subscribe if you haven't already. And let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. And if you want to see how I got this pretty pink look, then go ahead and keep on watching. The palette I'll be using today will be the Jaclyn Hill Volume 2. This is the absolute perfect palette to use for something like this because it does have so many varieties of pink shades. Alright guys, now that we're all up close and personal, I'm going to take the LA Girl Pro Concealer. Mine is in the shade Bisque, and I'm going to use that to prime my lids. So I just like to do a little bit on each eye. I'm just going to take this concealer buffer brush by Best Hope and just start blending that in. So I already did do my full face, so we're going to just be working on the eyes today. So I'm going to take some translucent setting powder. This is the Bare Minerals. I'm just going to use a little bit of this just to set my lids. Just a little bit, just so that concealer doesn't crease. Alright guys, you know what? Since there isn't like any transitional shades in the Jaclyn Hill one, I'm going to take the Morphe 35 XO, just because there is some neutral tones in here and some light pinks. So I'm going to first just grab this shade right here called Eye Contact, so it's this nice light pink. And I'm just going to take this Morphe M441 brush. So I'm just going to blend Eye Contact right around that crease area. This is just going to help the darker pinks blend in better. So I really want to use the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette today, so I'm only going to try to use this shade out of the Morphe 35 XO, just because, like I said, I do really want to play around with the Jaclyn Hill Volume 2. Okay, so now we're going to go into the Jaclyn Hill palette, and I'm first going to dip into this shade called Lolly Mama. I'm going to take this Luxie 205 tapered blending brush. I'm just going to take Lolly Mama right through my crease. So I'm first going to start off kind of light-handedly, and then we will go in and build the color up. Both of these eyeshadow palettes are super duper pigmented, and even if you do get a little too much product, you can always go back in and blend it out because they are very blendable. So I am going to go ahead and start building this color up because we do want this to be deeper than what it is. So now I'm just going to continue blending around those edges just to make sure everything's nicely blended. I'm not going to blend too far up because I don't want that exactly under my brow bone, because we will go in with a lighter shade for that. So now I'm going to take this deeper pink shade. This is called Dance Party. And for this shade, I'm going to take a Morphe M433 brush, and I'm going to start taking Dance Party right along the outer V. So I'm just going to build this color and pack it on until I get the intensity that I want. So I'm just kind of packing, but in tapping motions. I'm going to go ahead and just continue to build up this color. So I'm going to go back into the shade Lolly Mama, and I'm just going to blend that on the inner half of the crease. And then once more, I'm going to go back into the Morphe 35 XO and go back in with the baby pink shade Eye Contact. I'm just going to go ahead and blend that right above those hot pink shades. Alright guys, so I want that outer V just a little bit darker, so I'm going to go ahead and grab the shade Crazy. I'm also going to pack Crazy right on the outer V. Just because, like I said, I do want that outer V just a little bit darker. I do want to separate the, the darker pinks from the lighter pinks. Alright guys, so now we're going to have to decide on which shimmer we want to use, which there isn't really any pinks in the Jaclyn Hill one. There's one, but it's a very like maroony dark pink. And then we have a purple one as well. So these ones, and then this one is purple, but I don't really want to use purple. So I'm going to go into the Morphe 35 XO and then see what kind of pinks we have in there. So there is only one pink in the Morphe 35 XO that would actually interest me and maybe look good on the lid, and that's the shade Kiss Me. Well, let's go ahead and try the shade Kiss Me and see how that looks. So now for the shimmer shades, I'm going to be spraying my brush because I already know how they perform and they're not the best dry. I mean, they definitely work, but I definitely want more pigment. So I'm just going to pick up a bunch of the Kiss Me shade. I'm going to take the Smashbox Primer Water. And I'm just going to spray my brush. I'm going to start packing this on about half of my lid. So I am going to bring this shimmer shade up higher than my natural crease. So I'm going to go ahead and grab some of the shade Your Move. And I'm just going to put a little bit of this right on top of the last shimmer shade, because this one is a little bit lighter. I just want to kind of lighten it up a little bit. Just like one dip, not too much. I'm going to go back into the Jaclyn Hill palette. I'm going to grab the shade right here called Empowered. I'm going to pick up just a small amount of this, and I'm just going to pack it right here where the shimmer and the matte meet, just to give us a better transition. Alright guys, this is what we are looking like. So I do have a little bit of a mess right here that I am going to clean up, but I'm going to get off camera and get my false lash done, and then I'll be right back. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and move in for the bottom waterline. So I'm first going to go back in with the shade Dance Party. So this is going to go on my lower lash line, but I want to keep it as close to the lash line as possible. So I'm going to take this smudging brush by BH Cosmetics, but it's a very, very thin smudging brush, so I can get it really close to the waterline. So I'm kind of just going to like tap it right up against that lower lash line. And then I'm going to go back in with the shade Lolly Mama. I'm going to use that to smoke out Dance Party. So I'm going to go ahead and add some mascara, and for that I'm going to use the Essence Lash Princess Mascara. And for the inner corner, I'm going to take the shade I'm In It. Okay guys, so now we're going to move on for lips, and for lip liner, I'm going to take the Wet n Wild Gel Lip Liner. This is in the shade Never Petal Down. You can really use whatever color you want. I'm going to stick with pink just because I have pink on the eyes. So then for lipstick, there was two that I maybe wanted to use. I have the Revlon in the shade A Bare Affair. So this is more of like a pinkish nude. Then I have the Wet n Wild Outcast matte lipstick. This is in the shade Pink Really Hard. So I'm really not sure. I'm actually going to go in with the Revlon one first because I absolutely love this shade. And I already know how it like applies on my lips. So I'm going to go with that first. Okay, see, I think that applied very, very well. The reason why I love this Revlon lipstick so much is because I could wear it with a darker lip liner. I could wear it with a lighter lip liner. I feel like it looks good with everything. Like, I just love it. But all right, guys, here is the finished look. I will give you a close-up. So yeah, guys, if you liked this video, please give it a big thumbs up and please subscribe if you haven't already. And let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. If you guys want to see like a more neutral toned Valentine's Day look, let me know and I will definitely do that. I think I plan on doing it already, but if you guys have any suggestions on what colors to use, let me know down in the comment section below. And yeah, all in all, guys, I really like how this came out. And I feel like I tell you guys every time, false lashes always make a huge, huge difference. Now, if you have real natural long lashes, then it probably looks good on you no matter what. But yeah, for me, I have a super, super short eyelash. So I feel like false eyelashes make the look for me. I feel like with false lashes, you can really see my artistic skills. And I feel like I look like a much better, I wouldn't say makeup artist because I'm not one, but I feel like I look much better at doing and applying makeup when I have false eyelashes on. But yeah, guys, I want to thank you guys so much for watching and tuning in. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. And I'll see you in my next video.